Well, getting older is not easy, and caring for your older parents, that's not easy either. But there is help and a community out there. This afternoon we have Todd from Browning Masonic Community to talk about the many assisted living options out there. Melissa, welcome. Tell us what exactly assisted living entails.
Yeah, assisted living is a big definition, but basically it's in the word, assistance. So our community at Browning Masonic Community has assisted living and memory care. So it's twofold. We decide if someone needs assisted living based on their day-to-day routine and where we can fill in those gaps. It's as much about what someone can do, but it's also where we can support and help them in their routine and being, positive in staying social and also getting the care that they might need.
Well, assisted living also, there's two factors. One is the physical part of it, the other is the mental part of it, because there may be dementia coming in there no matter what the age is, so that sends it that way. But there's always a doctor involved with the decision and making sure the family gets the best advice.
Yeah, absolutely. I like to think of it as a three-part process. There's the family who comes to us maybe with a concern. There's the individual that might be considering moving in. But then when that move-in does start to happen and become more real, we certainly have to reach out to someone's doctor and have them weigh in.
Now your facility, the Browning facility locally, is in Waterville. Tell me about that facility there.
Yeah, we are in Waterville, Ohio. Browning Masonic Community has been there about 25 years. We are nestled on 450 beautiful acres right across from the Maumee River. So the landscape and the drive up there is really nice from Toledo. But we have on our campus 3 levels of care. We have independent living, assisted living, and our memory support neighborhood. So it's a pretty big campus.
Now, what kind of living arrangements do you have? They're all individual rooms?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. So our assisted living and our memory care neighborhood is all private studio or 1-bedroom apartments. So everyone has their own space, their own apartment. Some of them are 1-bedrooms with a living room and a kitchen. And then others in our memory care neighborhood are a private studio with access to like a common space and some walking paths and an outdoor courtyard.
My father is in a nursing home or an assisted living facility,
Okay.
dementia, and the biggest problem he has when I call him is he's bored. But yet I cannot get him involved. He doesn't, no interest in football. I can't get him to read anything other than the daily paper, and they don't really converse. So they just sit there and they fall asleep, and I wish I could get him involved a little bit, but are there any activities that they get some of the residents involved to try to get them up and around and engaging? Because that's important with your brain. You've got to engage to keep yourself mentally sharp.
Oh, absolutely. I think one of the reasons folks choose to move into an assisted living is for the socialization and being able to walk outside your door, down the hallway from your apartment, into our cafe or our fitness gym or our activity room. Just when I left today, there was a group of 15 folks meeting in the dining room, getting ready to play cards. So the socialization is probably the most important because we want to keep folks engaged and keep them feeling like their peers have each other and they can support each other. It's just wonderful. There's a lot of different activities that they can join in.
Hygiene is a problem sometimes. Bathing and showering, that's on a regular basis or as needed, or how does that work?
Yeah, that's part of the discussion we have with families. Again, it's about keeping them as independent as possible. But if we do notice some hygiene routines needing support, our staff, our nurses, and our caregivers will support and encourage that, whether that's getting showered, dressing, anything with medication management. Our staff is always there to help.
Then the meals too, the meals are cooked on site by staff?
Yeah, assisted living includes 3 meals a day. It includes housekeeping, laundry, but the meals are on site. Actually, we encourage everyone to come down to our dining room so that they can eat with other people, because there's nothing like sharing a meal with your friends.
So if somebody is watching this would like to know more about it, what could you tell them to do?
Well, I would encourage them to be proactive, reach out to a community like Browning Masonic Community and be as transparent as possible. Give us some insight into what your family member or your loved one likes to do, maybe what they're struggling with. But really reach out and set up a time to visit, because there's nothing like walking into a campus and feeling that it's the right fit, and that's probably what I would tell someone.
I have to share you this. When we first moved my father into a nursing home or a medical facility last September, a year ago, he was kind of a little ticked off about losing his independence, like, why am I here? When am I going home? And my wife, who's just brilliant, she goes, Dad, when you get younger. With that, he laughed, and that totally diffused the situation. And that was probably tougher on us than it was on him to do that, but he accepted it, and he's comfortable where he is. So,
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah. Anyway, Melissa, Todd, thank you so much for Browning, and we look forward to seeing you again sometime. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.